Motherfucker.
Hold on, I hope y'all watching this shit.
First round, real quick.
People that are in those training rooms with him know how good he is.
Because he just knocks dudes out real quick in the first round.
Yeah, but now we're gonna get a good. I might fuck with this guy. He just, to me, I thought he was a con artist, just based off his look.
They're edgy. Holy shit! What the hell just happened? What's up, motherfuckers? Welcome to Easy Money, a sports betting show. Thursday, November 4th, 2021. Got quite a bit of sports going on today. Got some NBA, got NFL Thursday night football. I think there's a couple college football games as well. We'll jump into all that. Oh yeah, it looks like we got a pretty big slate of NBA games. Of course, I'm ready for the NFL football tonight. Since the Indianapolis Colts are on there tonight, that's well, we don't have all of our stuff set up here because we're set up for the other setup. In our other setup, you can see all the Indianapolis Colts stuff. You'll be able to see that tonight. I think we're probably going to go live. I got to get a hold of the other guys. I'll put out some information on that. But anyway, I want to thank everybody for joining us this morning. Don't forget, we're normally live at 11 a.m. Eastern with Easy Money, a sports betting show Monday through Friday on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch. I had a doctor's appointment this morning, so we couldn't do it at 11, so we had to push it back to 12. Also, don't forget we're live Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 1 p.m. Eastern with Easy Money, a sports bet, with GSR Gonzo Sports Room, our sports talk show. Damn, fucking everything up this morning. But that show's live Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 1 p.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch. You can find both GSR Gonzo Sports Room and Easy Money, a sports betting show, in podcast form on Apple Podcast, Anchor Podcast, Spotify, Google Podcast, about anywhere you find you listen to podcast at, you can find us. Also, follow us on social media. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, all at Gonzo Sports Room. That's where we post all the information about our shows. We post our daily picks that we give out on Easy Money, a sports betting show, on there as well. So if you don't want to miss anything that's going on with either of the shows, make sure you follow us on social media at Gonzo Sports Room, YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch. Also, check out our YouTube page. We have a lot of stuff on there. If you're a pro wrestling fan, we got some content on there I think you'd really enjoy. The last show we broadcasted live from WWE Hall of Famer Rikishi was at. The Boogeyman, WWE legend, the Boogeyman was there. So go check that stuff out. Please hit that subscribe button. We greatly appreciate it. Check out our merch store, streamlabs.com/Gonzalez Sports/merch. You can see some of the t-shirts behind us. We have hoodies, hats, bunch of different things on there. We'll have some new stuff coming out soon. So go check that out. Also, there's a donation page at that same link. If you'd like to donate to the show to help the show grow, we'd appreciate that as well. Also, don't forget, today, 1 o'clock Eastern, or maybe just a couple minutes after 1, but right around 1 Eastern today, make sure you join us for a special edition of GWR as Mike Lee and Big Pete from WCWO join us. They joined us last night. We're going to air the conversation today. It's a great conversation talking about their shows they have coming up this weekend. Of course, their every Friday show, which will be tomorrow night. Also, the WCWO is doing the Heroes Helping Heroes this Sunday. Doors open at 5, bell times at 6. It's a great show for a great cause. All the door proceeds go to veterans. The veterans organization that the money's going to go to will be there. Though actually, I think they're going to make an appearance on our show Sunday, sometime during the maybe before the show starts. We will be there live, broadcasting and doing commentary from that show. If you're in the Indianapolis area, if you can get there, come join us. I'd like to see you guys there. It's for a good cause. Come help us support it. If not, we will be streaming it live. So come join it with us. All right, let's jump into some sports here. We'll start out with the NBA tonight. Let's go ahead and start out with the NBA. First game we have the Philadelphia 76ers. If not, we will be streaming it live, so come. All right. Philadelphia 76ers at the Detroit Pistons. The 76ers are 5-point favorites. They are minus 205 on the money line. The Pistons are plus 172 on the money line. Over under for this game is set at 208. I like the Sixers here. But the only caveat to that is got to make sure Joel Embiid's playing. But as far as I know, he's playing. Detroit's just not a very good basketball team. But I do kind of like the under the 208 here. You have the Utah Jazz at the Atlanta Hawks. The Jazz are minus 1.5 or 1.5 point favorites. They are minus 122 on the money line. The Hawks are plus 104 on the money line. Over under for this game set at 221. This is going to be has a potential to be a good game. I'm kind of surprised. Well, I mean, I know the Jazz are a better team, I think. I'm kind of surprised that the Hawks, the way they have started the season off, are a home dog here. But I think the Jazz's offense is going to be too much for the Hawks. I like the Jazz here at the minus 122 on the money line. Celtics at the Heat. The Heat are 6.5 point favorites. They are minus 260 on the money line. Celtics are plus 215 on the money line. Over under for this game is at 214. So, I think the Heat have a lot of ability, but Celtics are a deep team. They have a lot of depth. They just have to put it together. For some reason, they just haven't been put together. And a lot of it, I think, is bickering in between each other. Like, Smart came out a couple games ago, was kind of calling out Brown and Tatum. So I don't think that Celtics have real great chemistry right now. I like the Heat to win this game, but 6.5 points, I really don't want to give up 6.5 points with the Heat because you never know. They can struggle to score points at time. I like the under the 214 in this game. Me personally, I'd probably stay away from picking a side on this game, betting-wise, because, like I said, I like the Heat to win the game, minus 260. There's not a whole lot of value there. But I'm not comfortable enough with laying 6.5 with the Heat. But I do like the under the 214. Next game is the Oklahoma City Thunder at the Los Angeles Lakers. The Lakers are 13-point favorites at home. They're minus 950 on the money line. The Thunder are plus 640 on the money line. Over under for this game set at 215. I like the Lakers in this game. OKC's just they're trying to rebuild. They don't have the offense to keep up with the Lakers, and I think the Lakers defense will give them trouble. Especially the Lakers can play pretty good defense when they're locked in and ready to play. Will they be locked in tonight? I don't know. But against OKC, I don't even think they have to be that locked in. 13 is, man, I don't know if I would lay 13 points. I could be, but I don't know. I think the Thunder are going to struggle against the Lakers. I like the under the 215 here. Man, I don't know if I want to lay 13 points in the NBA because the Lakers can be hit and miss as well. It ain't like they've been completely dominant this year. This is a game I like the under in at the 215. Sidewise, I lean toward the Lakers. Minus 950 is too heavy to be taking it on the money line. But I'm just not, me personally, I'm not crazy with giving up 13 points, even though it is to the Thunder. Okay, I think that's all the NBA games for tonight. Let's see what we got in college football tonight. Let's see what we have in college football tonight. Okay, you got Georgia State at Louisiana Lafayette. Hold on. All right. Georgia State at Louisiana Lafayette tonight, 7:30 p.m. Louisiana Lafayette is 13.5-point favorites. They're minus 590 on the money line. Georgia State is plus 410 on the money line. Over-under for this game is at 53.5. I like the under the 53.5 in this game. I think Louisiana Lafayette's going to score some points. I don't think Georgia State's going to score a whole lot of points. I like Louisiana Lafayette at the minus 13.5. You have Delaware State at Morgan State tonight. Delaware State's 2.5-point favorites. They're minus 142 on the money line. Morgan State is home dogs at plus 116 on the money line. Over-under for this game is at 39.5. I would take the under the 39.5. Okay, that's all college games for tonight. All right, let's jump over and talk some NFL real quick. Got some big NFL game tonight. As you can see by my attire, you guys know who I'm a fan of. All right, we have the Thursday night football tonight. Starts at 8:21 tonight, Eastern Time. You have the New York Jets at the Indianapolis Colts. Indianapolis is 10.5-point favorites. They're minus 560 on the money line. The Jets are plus 420 on the money line. Over-under for this game set at 45.5. I like the Colts to win this game. I'm a big Colts fan. I think the Colts are capable of winning this game by more than 10.5 points. But the way they've been playing this year, it's hard for me, even though I'm a big Colts fan, it's hard for me to lay 10. If betting wise, when you're betting, you got to take your fandom out of it. And as if I'm going to bet this game, I'm not comfortable laying the 10.5 with Indianapolis, just because they seem to let teams hang around games when they don't put them away when they have the chance. I like the Colts to win the game. I like the over the 45.5 in this game. Oh wait, see, I think it's gonna be 26-15. That's what. No, I like the under the 45.5 this game. I don't think if the Colts defense plays like I think they're going to play, I don't think the Jets is going to be able to score a whole lot of points. My thing is, how many points is the Colts going to be able to score? Are they going to score enough to get up by over 10.5? You just never know our offense sometimes looks great, and then we get where we struggle in the red zone, and we have to settle for field goals every time. So I like the Colts to win this game outright. Minus 560 on the money line is too expensive. But I would take the under the 45.5 in this game. I can see this being a game where the Colts defense shut down this White. But hey, White looked good last week, so I could be, you know what I mean? But I like the Colts here. The under the 45.5. But as far as the spread, it's a game I probably won't be betting on the spread. I'm just not comfortable enough in the Colts offense to score touchdowns instead of field goals, and so I wouldn't lay 10.5. I think the Colts will win the game, and I like the under the 45.5. But I wouldn't lay I'm not comfortable enough to lay 10.5 points. Okay, let's talk some more NFL is coming up this week. Got the on Sunday, Texans and Dolphins. Dolphins are 6.5-point favorites. That's a game I'm not personally going to bet. Either one of them teams can win that game. Either one have been playing great. You got the Cowboys at the Broncos. Cowboys are 9.5-point favorites in that game. I lean toward the Cowboys in that game. I don't think Denver's offense is going to be able to score enough points to keep up with the Cowboys offense, especially if Dak Prescott plays, which I expect that he's going to play this week. Ravens at the Vikings. Ravens are 6-point favorites. You just never know with the Vikings. Vikings find ways to lose games that they should win, and then sometimes they can win the games. But I like the Ravens here. I would lay the 6. I'd get this before it goes up to tomorrow. I wouldn't want to get it at 7. I like the 6. Patriots at the Panthers. Patriots are 3.5-point favorites on the road. I like the Patriots in this game. Panthers have not been playing well. I don't know who. I'm not sure who'll be starting a quarterback for him today. If it'll be Walker or Darnold. Darnold got hurt last game. Had to go out of the game. Walker came in, and he led him to win that game. But I like the Patriots in this game on Sunday. Bills and Jags. Bills are 14.5-point favorites. This was the one the other day. It was like at 14 or 13.5. It's like, you want to get this now before it goes up. I would still feel the way Jacksonville's been playing. I would almost still lay the 14.5. I do like the Browns and Bengals. This is going to be a good game. Bengals came out last week, laid an egg. Well, didn't really lay an egg. Fell apart and blew the game against the Jets. They looked pretty solid other than that. The Browns, they're having some offensive issues. I know Baker's hurt, and he's trying to come in and do what he can, but sometimes I almost think they're better off with Keenum. But I think the Bengals are going to win this game. I like the Bengals at home -2.5. I'd like to get it at -2.5 before it goes up to maybe 3, because then you got to worry more about it. But as long as you can get it at 3 or under, I would definitely like the Bengals. You got the Falcons at the Saints. Saints are 6-point favorites. In this game, I kind of lean toward the Falcons, or the Falcons that getting the 6 points. Don't know who's going to be the starting quarterback for the Saints yet. The Falcons are a weird team. They can be right there competing, or then they just look terrible. But I think with not knowing who the Saints quarterback is going to be, Michael Thomas just came out for the Saints and said he's not playing the rest of the season. So I think there's some stuff going on there with the Saints. I kind of lean toward the Falcons if you're giving me the 6 points. Raiders and Giants. Giants barely lost to the Chiefs on Monday night. The Raiders have been so up and down. The Raiders are 3-point favorites right now on the road. But they've been up and down. I would lean toward I like the Raiders in this game. If I would take it now at the 3 before it goes up over 3. Chargers at the Eagles. I like Chargers 2-point favorites on the road. I like Chargers. Packers, Chiefs. Chiefs are 7.5-point favorites at home against the Packers. And the reason that is right now is because I think Aaron Rodgers could be out of this game on COVID protocols, or some stuff's went on there. I haven't seen all that stuff yet. I'll be doing some more research on that today. Had a lot of stuff going on yesterday, and it wasn't really around the house to be able to look into that situation. So that'd be something we'll talk about definitely a lot more tomorrow on GSR at 1 o'clock tomorrow afternoon. But if Rodgers is playing, I'm definitely taking the Packers, but that wouldn't be at +7.5 if they thought Rodgers was going to be playing. Cardinals, 49ers, they got the Cardinals as 1-point favorites on the road. They got this game almost as a pick 'em. This should be a good football game. Should be a real good game. I'm not sure who I'd go with there. I kind of want to go with the 49ers at home. Titans and Rams. This should be a good game as well. Rams are 7.5-point favorites at home. We're going to see how much of an effect that's going to have on the team not having Derrick Henry. I think it's going to have a big effect on Tennessee. But and then on Monday night, you have the Bears at the Steelers. The Steelers are 6-point favorites at home. I like the Steelers here. Until Matt Nagy's not the coach of the Bears, I'll probably not ever bet another penny on the Bears. Again, I was just going through, giving the look ahead to what we have to expect on Sunday. We will give our official picks out for Sunday's NFL games. We usually put them out Saturday night, early Sunday morning. We'll break down all the games in depth more tomorrow on the show. One of the other guys should be here. We'll have a good discussion about it. And sometimes we'll give out some of the picks on Fridays, but usually for NFL, we wait till closer to see where the lines end up. We'll also tomorrow be giving out picks for our for college football. Don't forget Saturday is a big UFC. If you watch yesterday's episode of Easy Money, we have our preview and predictions for the UFC 268 Usman versus Covington. Go check those out. I'll be putting a video out on YouTube later today with those preview and predictions. So make sure you go check out our YouTube page. Last week I was like 12-2 or 12-3 on my UFC predictions. So make sure you check those out. Like I said, you can find them in our Easy Money video from yesterday, which is on YouTube, Facebook, or Twitch. Or here later this afternoon, I will have those up. I'll have a clip of those up on our YouTube page. So keep an eye out on our social media for that. Also, don't forget 1 p.m. today, special edition of GWR. We're going to have Mike Lee and Big Pete from WCWO Indianapolis. It's a if you don't know who WCWO is, it's a pro wrestling organization out of Indianapolis, Indiana. They do live shows there at their building every Friday night. It's ran by awesome people. It's an awesome product. We went down there a couple weeks ago and watched. Believe me, you won't be disappointed. For $12, I don't think I think it's the best, like they say, it's the best $12 you'll ever spend. But they are having their show tomorrow night like normal. But then Sunday, they're having Heroes Helping Heroes. Doors open at 5 o'clock. Bell time's at 5. All door proceeds go to the veterans. They have a veteran foundation that's going to be there that they'll present the check to and everything. But all door proceeds go to the veterans. It's a great cause ran by great people. So come join us Sunday. We're going to be there live. So I'd like to see a bunch of people I know out there. It'd be cool. If for some reason you can't get there, we'll be streaming live, so you can join us. Join us that way. But we'd love to see as many people as we can out there supporting the veterans. Hey, if it wasn't for the veterans, we wouldn't be able to do the things that we do today. So it's only $12. Come out, show some support to the veterans. Support WCWO. A lot of good people over there. We've had a lot of their talent as came on our show. They have a lot of young talent, and not just young talent that has potential in the wrestling business, but young talent that are actually good human beings as well. So make sure you go support WCWO in that. And then tomorrow at 1 p.m., we also have owner of Emerge, Ricky Ruckus, is going to join us tomorrow at 1 p.m. to talk about Emerge Wrestling and Emerge 58 Reap What You Sow, which is this Saturday night in Trafalgar, Indiana. They have a stacked card this Saturday. If you don't have plans, go out, check out Emerge Wrestling. One of our good friends, the director of Hollywood House, is going to be getting an opportunity to manage the Pope Elijah Burke on that show Saturday night. So go show Emerge some support. Make sure you tune in tomorrow at 1 to listen to the interview with Ricky Ruckus. I'm sure it's going to be a great conversation. He'll be joining us right around 1 o'clock tomorrow live. So make sure you tune in for that. All right, let's get to my picks of the day before we get out of here. Don't forget 1 o'clock today. We will be live with Mike Lee and Pete from WCWO. So I'll be airing the conversation now I had with them yesterday evening. live. So make sure you join us at 1 p.m. Eastern. All right, my picks tonight. Let's start in the NBA. I like the 76ers -5 over the Detroit Pistons. I also like the Utah Jazz money line against the Atlanta Hawks. Then I'm going to take the Boston Celtics +6.5 against the Heat. Oh yeah, and hey everybody, I just found out the curator, the marvelous Mr. Bell, is going to be at Emerge. So go hang out with him as well. He's a big support. We're big supporters of him, and he's also a big supporter of GWR and GSR and Easy Money. So if you guys see him, make sure you say what's up to Curator Bell as well. Let's see. So yeah, I like the Celtics +6.5, the Jazz money line, the 76ers -5, and then in tonight's NFL game, I'm going to take. Fuck it. I'm going to take the Colts -10.5. I think the Colts are going to come out and put it on them. I've been back and forth on this. I think the Colts are going to win the game, but 10.5. But you know what? I'm a Colts fan. Hey, let's take a little bit of a chance right here. I'm going Colts -10.5 as my other pick. So that's going to be my picks for today. Colts -10.5. Sixers -5. Utah Jazz money line. And the Boston Celtics +6.5. I want to thank everybody for joining us today. Today was a little bit shorter episode than normal, but I had a doctor's appointment this morning, so I had to start later. And then we're going to be live at 1 o'clock. So today was a little bit shorter episode. I thank everybody for joining us. Don't forget, we're live Monday through Friday, 11 a.m. Eastern with Easy Money, a sports betting show. Come join us. We're giving out winners. Also, we're live 1 p.m. Eastern, Monday, Wednesday, Friday with GSR Gonzo Sports Room. There's usually a couple other guys in here. It's an entertaining conversation. So join us for that as well. You can find both those shows in podcast form on Apple Podcasts, Anchor Podcasts, Spotify, Google Podcasts. About anywhere you listen to podcasts, you can find us. Also, keep an eye out on our social media and on these shows. We've been doing GWR, a lot of GWR live stuff, but we're getting ready to start releasing a GWR Gonzo Wrestling Room podcast at least once a week, maybe twice a week. We'll have. We'll have more information about that real soon. We're just kind of setting like what the best time that we can get together to record and stuff. Because bringing in a couple of different guys that haven't been always on our shows. So make sure you keep an eye on our social media. You won't miss anything. That's where we post everything about our shows. Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, all at Gonzo Sports Room. We also post our daily picks from Easy Money, a sports betting show is there as well. Check our merch store, streamlabs.com/Gonzalez Sports/merch. You can see some of the t-shirts behind us that we have. We also have beanies, hoodies, hats, long sleeve tees, a lot of different things on there. So check out that merch store. Also, there's a donation page at that same link if you'd like to donate to the show to help the show grow. We'd appreciate that as well. You can find that link in the video description, or it's going across the bottom of the screen in the ticker as well. Hope everybody has a great Thursday. Don't forget, we'll be live here in about 25 minutes. Airing an interview that we had with Mike Lee and Big Pete from WCWO. So make sure you join us for that. Hope everybody has a great day. Peace.
It's easy. You go, they go. Or was it they go, you go? And if you have the wrong car insurance, these repair costs could stop you in your tracks. So get Allstate's new low auto rate and be better protected from mayhem, like me.
Not available in every state, based on coverage and limits selected. Subject to terms, conditions, and availability. In most states, prices vary based on how you buy. Allstate Bar and Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates, Northbrook, Illinois.
At Kroger, we know the holiday season is going to be special for everyone.